We help parents raise their kids to be Christ followers. I'm Angie Terry, and today's topic is first-time obedience. The pressure in our culture is just the opposite. Lots of parents do things like count 1, 2, 3. Some parents don't try to get their child to obey at all. If the child doesn't want to do it, they don't want to require it. Our culture says kids need time to process the command, but what it may produce long-term is worse. If your child perceives that you don't really mean what you say, this can really hurt your parenting. But here's the thing. First-time obedience could be a matter of life and death. Let's say you are at Target and your precious little one's hand slips away from yours and they run into the street. Do you want them to obey the first time? Let's say God deals with their heart when peer pressure is on them to do something they shouldn't. Do you want them to obey God the first time? Parents have the opportunity to train this behavior. In fact, when God chose the dad that would be Jesus' parent, he chose a man that would immediately obey. Every time Joseph is commanded by God to do something, he did it right then. If that's the kind of home that God would choose for his son, isn't that the kind of home we should have? Now, first-time obedience may seem like a world away from you right now. If you aren't getting first-time obedience, I want to give you some encouragement. First, here's some things not to do. Don't stress. Discipline what you have trained. Remember, that's your responsibility. Just be obedient and let God bring the result. Don't get weary with it. It's so easy for a child, especially a strong-willed child, to wear you down. Share your experiences with other parents in group and let them encourage you. Don't become lenient. Sometimes your child will go through spells where they will try you. Don't feel like you are losing if they're trying you. Stay with it. Second, some things to do. Continue to balance your encouragement with your discipline. If you're having a difficult time with first-time obedience, it's so easy to forget to have words of encouragement for your child. If you haven't done it yet, train them to listen, respond, and obey. You want listen, respond, and obey to be their automatic response. This increases the opportunity to obey the first time. Finally, have faith in God. Don't get caught up in how well the method works. Trust God's methods and leave the results to Him. God uses your desire to raise your kid right to get to your heart. Thanks for listening to me. Now, take a moment and let Him speak to you.